Hello, guys. Welcome to a brand new episode of Football, the first one for the year 2022. It's an interesting start for the year already. We have gone through game week 1. We are done with the Community Shield, and there are a lot of interesting things for us to talk about today. Unfortunately, it's just me alone today again. Amsyar just could not be here. I tried calling him. Apparently, he's still on his phone call. Let me just try him one more time just to see if he will turn up. Hello, Amsyar? Are you free? Do you wanna record a football la together again? You wanna come?
Yeah, hello. Hello, okay, yeah. Hello?
Ladies and
Alright, bye.
gentlemen,
Hey,
guess who it is? Guess who's back again in the football la show? It's the original AHFC himself. Amsyar Hanif is back for this episode. That was a long phone call, man.
yeah, 3 years again?
3 years.
Yeah, 3 years, 4 years on the phone. No joke, man.
No joke.
Anyway, what's up, guys?
There must be quite a bill there.
Yeah.
Well, it's the original crew back, but things have changed. We are no longer doing it in a random MRT station somewhere where we could meet in the middle of the country. We are doing it via Zoom. Yeah. So
It's been a while. It's been a while,
man. What's been happening?
What's been happening ever since I stopped appearing on this channel? Hougang made it to AFC twice. And yeah, I got married. I have a daughter and a busy work schedule. So probably why you haven't seen me at games. I haven't been to any game since 2020, to be honest. Was it no 2021? That was the last. Yeah, 2021.
That was last year.
Yeah. No, it was 2020. Yes, 2020 was my last game.
Wow, that's a long time, man. It's about time you make a comeback to the stadium as well.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm hoping to be able to do that.
Yeah, man. It's definitely picking up. I think when we were doing the football last show maybe 5 years ago, or whenever 2017 was 5 years ago, we were pretty much the only people on the scene. We were just mucking about, and people used to know us, but now the scene has exploded,
making a fool of ourselves.
Yeah, pretty much that's what we were doing. And hey, look at the scene now. There are so many podcasts out there. There are professional journalists doing a lot of things. How do you feel about this new landscape that we're in right now?
I'm actually loving it, to be honest. I think 5 years ago, there was a lack of media from independent fans and all. But right now, you turn on Instagram, you see snippets here and there from all the different kind of podcasts. One example, Final Whistle. There's also, I think Roshan has one as well, right?
Rated RR.
The Rated RR, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, and SG Football Podcast still going strong, doing their own thing.
Shout out to Jerome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
so it's really nice. It's much better than it was in 2017. I called it. I said it's gonna get better, and things got better.
Yeah. And so just in case you guys are thinking about whether we are still going to do the same show, if it's still going to be football, I hate to break it to you that we have now grown up. We are no longer silly people. We are not going to do silly jokes anymore. So this is going to be a pretty serious podcast today. So topic number 1, I believe you said you have something special that you wanted to announce.
Yeah, we have a guest on the show today. It's none other than Mr. Kim Shin Wook. You got him on the show, right? He's with you, right?
Oh, Kim Shin Wook? As in the LCS player?
Yeah, Kim Shin Wook.
Oh.
The guy who scored in the opening game, the Community Shield.
I think I may have misunderstood you. It's the phone line. It's very, you can't really hear much on WhatsApp calls these days.
Yeah. Why?
I didn't hear. I thought you asked for a thin shin pad.
Bro, not again. The last time we did this, I told you to get Duncan Elias on the show, but you got Dunkin' Donuts instead.
And then the next time, instead of Dunkin' Donuts, I actually got you Dunkin' Elias. So
Yeah.
who
So
knows? Maybe the next episode we actually have the real Kim Shin Wook here.
yeah, I hope so. If anybody wants to appear, I guess.
Yeah. and probably need a translator too.
Yeah.
All right. Yep, as I said, very serious stuff coming up after this. Oh, it's all gonna be serious from now on.
Yep.
So what's going on in Hougang, and what are we supposed to expect for the season? Now we've been through the first game. Thoughts as a Hougang fan. How did they do? How was it? And what are your thoughts on it?
So I'll be honest. I only managed to catch the second half and snippets of the first half. And I was in class, by the way. It's not because I didn't want to watch or anything. I legit had to be somewhere else. But from what I saw, scoreline wise, I kind of expected it, even though in my Void Deck football predictions, I actually put 2-1 to Hougang. But everybody knows that that's a tough one, especially with Lion City Sailors and the team that they have. And seeing that Lion City Sailors beat Hougang 3-1, to be very honest, that was my expectation. It was at least a draw or at most a 2-1. And that third goal, I think, shouldn't have happened. Afiq Noor was on the ground, so controversy there. Afiq Noor on the ground, they should just put the ball out. They're already leading anyway, and the game was gonna end soon. So, shouldn't have scored that. But that aside, I like what I'm seeing. I'm impressed by the midfield especially and the attacking part of Hougang. But the defense-wise, a little bit scary.
What
Maybe
happened
that's
there?
because I think it's because of probably COVID or injuries. I don't know. But Lionel wasn't able to play, so that's one of our best defenders out. So yeah, pretty shaky in defense, and hopefully we get to rectify things before the next game.
Yeah, the next game coming up is going to be against Tanjong Pagar United, I think.
Yep.
And you guys have
we lost to them last season, right?
Yes. Tanjong Pagar United, I don't know how they do it, man.
Black horse, they're the dark horse.
Yeah, they can suddenly pull off a 2-0 victory against Albrechts out of the blue, and then still be considered not a big club.
Hougang used to be like that.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, we used to be like that before the whole explosion of Hougang into where they are today.
How does it feel though, as a Hougang fan now, to be not considered the underdog anymore, to have legit, real journalists and football pundits out there saying, Hougang United have a chance of winning the league, and the minimum expectation of Hougang United is now to go to AFC Cup. How does that? How do you feel going from the underdog who might finish bottom of the league to this within a space of 3 years, 4 years? How has that journey been for you?
Being with the team since 2016, where we finished 6th, and then we finished at the bottom, and it's been a journey to come to where we are. And in my mind, in my head, and I can say that the Wolves have this mentality as well, is that we are still a small team, and we don't expect much from the team. Win, lose or draw, we'll be back for more. And silverware or wins and trophies and all, they're just bonuses. We're just there for the atmosphere and to support our boys. And something I really miss, which is being in the stadium and cheering the boys on. Man.
Is it still?
It's surreal also now.
Yeah.
Silverware, we don't care. Maybe a little bit.
A little bit now.
Yeah, I mean, the goal has always been AFC Cup, and we've made it there twice already.
Yep.
So I think it's time for a new goal. And we've been in third place twice already. So new goals need to be set in order for the team to progress. So yeah, I mean, it's a lie to say that I wouldn't want any silverware this year, but yeah, I'm hoping for Singapore Cup or who knows, maybe the league even.
Yeah. So there are so many variables this year with
Yeah.
COVID still raging around, and you don't know who's going to be out of the competition because of COVID, and now this year is going to be a four round league
Four rounds, man.
with the
Four
Singapore
rounds.
Cup
It's
in there. You
crazy,
have
man.
no idea what's going to happen with injuries and everything. So
AFC Cup,
yeah,
Champions League,
correct.
everything is happening.
It's going to be a
So
nuts year.
yeah, I mean, I
Uh,
wouldn't blame LCS for taking all the big players and
yeah.
everything in their squad because they have a really packed schedule and all.
Mm,
Plus the Champions League and Singapore Cup, 4 rounds of SPL. Crazy, man. It's really crazy.
right.
I think recovery is going to be key for the players.
Yeah. So, so I think you mentioned the rules. So shall we have a quick chat about how the fan game has progressed over the last 5 years?
Yep.
Now, when we were doing football 5 years ago, it was probably Ultras Eagles, Hools, and like I think that's it.
Homeboys.
Homeboys were
Yeah,
just
maybe
starting out. Maybe
they
like
were just
four of them.
starting out.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, and I mean now look at, well, let's first talk about the crew, right, from Lion City Sailors,
Yeah.
which I honestly they should have just called themselves the Seamen, but apparently they went with crew.
Yeah.
Uh,
That'd be a very good name, man.
yeah. And I mean, you can't
Seamen.
make, if you call yourself that, you can't make fun of you anymore. Like you call
Yeah.
yourself that. So they have been
Seamen.
growing at a crazy rate. You can see more and more people
Yeah.
chanting. You can hear their voices in the telecasts and the streams and all that.
Yep.
There's a new podcast launched by our friend Eddie. I think it's called
Sailor Fan Talk, right?
Sailor Fan Talk, where they talk about their love
Yeah.
for ships and sailing, and I
Yeah.
think that's I haven't
And
really
I think the
listened to
sea and navigation, looking at the stars
navigation.
at
Yes.
night.
So if navigation turns you on, that's where you should go.
Yep. Eddie's
yeah,
the captain there, yeah.
yeah, he's a captain. So what do you think of the crew right now, and like honest thoughts about them, and any tips for them as a seasoned Hool about where they should go from here?
I think it's nice that they have started something up and that they are trying to engage more fans to be involved with their stuff. Really cool to see that. Yeah, I mean it's my rival team, so respect to them for trying to do something and bringing the atmosphere and all.
And
And it's
and their chants have
they have
they are trying to come up with new chants.
progressed. Yeah, they have progressed
They have
from
progressed.
just we won goals and all that
Yes,
stuff.
yes.
But yeah, I mean,
Uh,
word of advice, not advice, but just some things I want to say to in general to every fan of World Cup. Because Lion City Sailors, they're the money team. They were the champions last year. Majority of the national team comes from Lion City Sailors. They have the name Lion City there, so it's giving me Lions 12 vibes. But so with team success, you would expect people to come in numbers and start supporting the team. But I just just a word for the guys who are fans of Lion City Sailors or new fans of Lion City Sailors is to stick with your team, no matter what. So even if you start losing or if there's like a spell of draws and the team's not doing well or anything, just stand behind your boys and back them up because that's what they need.
yeah, and if you guys need a good role model, you have that in Eddie, who has been through these guys
Yeah,
all the way from Home United. So do what he does, stick by that team, whatever happens. And even when you're going through a rough patch, remember that you can make a difference in the stadium. Your voice does make a difference. You can ask any player, message them and ask, does it make a difference? Just hearing that name gives them that extra little burst of energy for them to make an extra run down the flank that might get you the goal. So for all the new fans who are coming over, welcome. You're in for a great time. We were also new fans at some point, and we have stuck around for so many years. So stay for the ride, ups and downs. It's just gonna be a lot of fun. Talking about
One more thing I want to add though.
go on.
One more thing I want to add. Please get involved in banters.
Yes.
It's really boring if it's just Hougang who's trying to
Right.
destroy everyone or it's not fun. It used to be just Hools and Ultras Eagles, just the two of us. So yeah, please come at us, throw us all you got, dish whatever insult you have to us. We can take it, and we'll give you equal insults as well.
Hougang United. I mean, I've been on the receiving end on a lot of their banter as a Warriors fan. I still remember the what's the library chant that you guys used to have? Is this a library? Just like library.
Yeah.
And I knew it was gonna come that day, so I brought a bunch of books with me, and I just stood up on the other side, like holding the books up and shooting
I remember that.
And it was so much fun. Yeah, it was so much fun when you do that because it makes it and no one threatened me. No, I was not in danger at any point. It was just a good good bit of banter,
all in good
fun. Talking about fun, I saw a small clip of this on social media. There was a very funny Hools chant that went out recently related to Shopee.
Oh, right. We all hit Shopee. It's a funny thing. Yeah. I'll be like, we all hate Shopee, and then I'll like during the games I'll just insult Shopee, But the night itself, I'll be on the Shopee using like discount codes to get something.
Yeah. I mean,
it sucks that the owner of Shopee is the owner of Line City Sailors, because I'm indirectly making the club richer by buying on Shopee.
That's true.
Sucks, man.
All right, guys, time to switch.
Owner of Lazada and AliExpress, please consider buying over Hougang. Thank you.
Correct. Bring back Warriors. I mean,
Alibaba Warriors.
I'll personally do all the deliveries for you guys if you all bring back the Warriors.
What's up with that now? I mean, is there any plans for Warriors to come back, or any talk on?
I think the problems, we made an attempt in 2021. We applied for the league, but I mean, it's the financial situations just being sorted out is what I understand. There are still some payments to be made. I think the players have been paid already.
That's good to hear.
But I think there are some still financial obligations, and what they're struggling with right now is that their main money maker is their gaming room.
Is the jackpot room,
which is closed due to COVID. Yeah. So I think
you've got to figure out a way, man.
Yeah, and also I think the people who are involved in this project now, at least from the people I've heard about who are involved in the project, I mean, I'm a Warriors fan, and I really hope for the day they return. But I look at some of these people and think, do they have the best interest in heart of Warriors FC, or are they just trying to use Warriors as a leverage point to get some get leverage on the FAS to say, hey, we control Warriors now, and if you don't let us do what we want, we don't give you your club back. I really hope that's not the case, but some of the names that have been involved have been less than ideal. And I think if you guys want a hint, you can just go to the Warriors Facebook page and just look at everything that's been shared, and that might give you a hint. I don't want to outright say it, but you guys will get a hint if you go there. As far as I see, Warriors are not going to make a comeback, at least not in the near future. I'll be very surprised.
That's sad. That's very sad, man. So which team are you following right now? Like which team do you really not support, but
so
would you rather follow?
I like to say so most of last year I wanted LCS to do well, because I wanted to see someone other than our Rex win
local
the league.
team.
But now that that's happened, I don't want them to have such an easy time and win the league. So I'm supporting any team that plays against the LCS.
So they're like the Man United.
Correct.
Anything but.
Anything but. But I mean, joking aside, I think Ballister has been doing an amazing job reaching out to the fans. We're
Yeah, I
hearing,
mean, I'm shocked, that they actually. Did you see their jersey launch? It's
yes,
pretty
that's
cool, right?
brilliant,
Pretty
right?
sick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the photo
they had a
shoots.
sick jersey launch and photo shoot and all.
Yeah,
And yeah, I mean, fan engagement has improved over there. So I mean, I think Balestier hopefully finally trying to do something in
yeah.
terms of engagement with the community.
Yeah, shout out to Don Darwin and the crew who have been really making a difference over there. And
Yeah,
I've heard rumors of a possible Ballester fan club. There was some they had a podcast. So we're recording this on the 28th of Feb, which is a Monday. The
yeah,
club itself just released a podcast where they were interviewing 5 of their hardcore fans, and
hmm,
one of the fans were talking about how he is leading the efforts to set up a supporters group.
that's nice. That's
So
nice.
we hope they bring it in with a with a Balestier Khalsa being associated with the
I
local
hope that happens.
Punjabi,
Yeah,
being associated with the local Punjabi community. I hope we see a
yeah,
uniquely Singaporean ultras group with a Punjabi
yeah,
flair to it turn up. I think that would
yeah.
be pretty interesting to look
Oh,
out for.
imagine it's just like some Bhangra during
Yeah,
the
that'll be
games and all
amazing.
that. That would be damn cool.
I would love it. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Um,
then there's so many new fan groups right now, yeah. There's
yeah.
Swan Army for LB Rex.
Swanami,
They're
yeah.
starting to be more vocal. I mean, you can hear
Yep.
the chants and all. There's also Yellow Knights. Shout out
Yeah.
to them. I think they are doing very well.
Yep.
They've like came from like just a bunch of guys to some quite prominent right now, if you
Quite
can ask
prominent.
me.
Yeah. I mean, they are. They're another group that turned up in our absence while we were away. But
Yeah.
yeah, they're I wouldn't call them a new
They're
entity
not
anymore.
new. They're
They're pretty
returning fans.
established now.
They've always been there, I think, most of them.
Yeah. It's just
I think it's
and I think they can really write. I forgot the name for this Eastern Derby. Geylang versus Tampines is now a legit fun game to go to because you get
because
the
you have
Yellow
two sets of
Knights.
fans together.
Yes, it's fun.
I still think they should they used to be called Yellow Brigade over there.
Yeah, I think it's not the same
Close
people. I
down.
think some
It's
of
probably the same guys, right? Some of them
I
are the
think
same
some of
guys.
them are different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and I
it's
know
nice to
a
see that.
friend
Yeah.
of ours used to say that they should probably call it the Manjan Army, but
Yeah,
but I don't know if that's
I know
racially.
who. But we shouldn't say his name here because he'll get cancelled.
That might be racially not nice to
Yeah.
say. Yeah. So cool. I think that's a pretty good catch up over what the
Yeah.
fan groups have been doing, and I think what we will try to do is, I mean, we are not going to be able to do this every week. We both have very busy schedules
Yeah.
now. We'll try
I
to
hope
do
we
this
will be, but
as much as possible. And what we'll try to do is to liaise with these fan groups and try and bring you snippets, thoughts from all these different fans as we go along this journey of the newest season of football. But
yeah.
I think we do have one big difference this time. We do have something that we want to talk about, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. This is something that I think we will be talking about throughout the season, because it's high stakes for some of us. As if you guys know, we have a league on Void Deck Football's Fantasy Premier League. So yeah, let's talk about the Fantasy Premier League for this week. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe I'll start off by maybe I share the team I went with. That I actually
Man, I'm gonna
went
be
with.
embarrassed because my team just
Mine looks good, but that was complete luck, by the way.
Bro, I'm last in all the groups I'm in.
Okay. Sorry, it's taking a while to load for me. Okay, cool. I'm gonna quickly share my screen here. For those who are listening on the podcast, I'm just gonna read out the picks I did, and maybe I can try to read out some of the, and I can tell you the total number of points that I ended up at. So you should be seeing my team pop up on your screen right now. So
Yep.
in the goalkeeper position, I had I had the Albrecht's goalkeeper in here, and that was horrible. I mean, who would have thought that we're gonna they're gonna concede two
Yeah.
goals as Albrecht's, and also following the same logic, I put all the Albrecht's defenders in here, both of which who didn't play the match. That shows how much I know about Albrecht's. Ilhan, of course, Ilhan Noor, who plays for Gelang, did not play this week, and of course, the guy who made me a lot of points was Ansar Brunsovic, or as they call him, Bruno, who actually scored a goal as a defender. So thank you, Bruno. Kyoga Nakamura from Tampines, I think solid pick for whoever you are on. I think he's going to be an instrumental part of whatever Tampines does for this season. I think he pretty much played every minute of last season, or almost there. Shadan, of course, informed midfielder, in the most informed local midfielder in Singapore right now for me. And then I had Glenn Ong in there, also of LCS, who did not play this week. And I am going to butcher his name. Hadi Putra Dila Saswadi Mata.
Yeah, you got it right, man. That's nice.
Yeah. and he got 25 minutes this time around, and yeah, he got me some points as well. And then I had Puan Raj from Balestier Casa, who also didn't play this time. And of course, the guy who got everyone points this time around is Kim Shin Wook, not Tin Shin Pads. Kim Shin Wook managed to get points for all of us this time around, which meant I finished on a total of oops, sorry. Yeah, that should probably pop up soon. Yeah, I believe I ended up on a total of 38 points. So Amsyar, do you want to share your team, or are you too shy to show it this time around?
I'll share my team, but it's gonna be pretty embarrassing.
Okay, I think you should be able to share now.
All right. So where am I? Okay, let's go. Here we are. So here is my team. P-Town United FC. I have Pedro as my captain and Amy as my vice captain. In goal, we have none other than Mr. Ahong, Ridwan Barudin from Hougang
Hashtag
United.
Ahong Army, right?
Ahong Army is the number one. Ahong Army number one. And we have Subasa, Captain Subasa. On defense, Irfan Najib, Fadli Kamis, and Shamir. Irfan, I think, came on, like, played only a few minutes of the game. So defense-wise, well, shaky. I got a couple of yellow cards on my team as well, so lots of points were deducted.
Okay.
I have Hougang players and Line City Sailors players and Tampines players, so you guys kind of know already where this is going, yeah?
Yep. And you had the cool you should get extra points for having the guy with the coolest haircut in the league, Naufal, who has cornrows now.
sick cornrows now.
Yeah, sick cornrows. Yeah.
So we have Anu, Haris, Amirul, and Naufal in midfield, and Amy and Pedro up front. So Pedro was my highest scoring guy. He got me some points for the goal that he scored, but the only goal that he scored. Conceded 3 goals, minus points. Yellow cards, minus points. So I ended up with 20 points. Bottom of every league I'm in.
Well, it's still game week 1 though, so there's plenty to go.
Yeah,
plenty more to go through.
And we have 4 rounds, so don't discount my chances. Yeah.
Correct.
In reserves, in hindsight, I should just put Zafan as my keeper first. I have him in my reserves. All my young Lions players are in reserves because they're not back yet and they're not playing anything. So that was a tactical decision, but ultimately still failed in the end.
It's all good. I think there's plenty of time to catch up, and the reason why you should catch up is because we have a Matchday SG Mini League, and we actually have some fun prizes to give out. So at the end of game week 4, the 3 leaders are going to get some free tickets to go enjoy the SPL in the stadium itself. So if you have not joined, remember to join. So all you need to do is you need to go to Void Deck. Sorry, the radio accent left. The Void Deck -football.sg, and then you create your own fantasy league team, and then you can join our mini league, MatchDay SG 2022, with the passcode OA782. And we will put this
small A, capital A 782.
Yeah, that's right. And we will put that passcode in the description as well, so you guys can join. So how are we doing for this? Okay, let's start from the bottom, shall we?
Let's start from the bottom. Okay, we all know who's at the bottom, yeah?
Yeah, there are two.
Oh,
there's
I'm
two.
not there. YOLO FC is with me. Yeah.
So,
so YOLO FC and my team, Hougang United FC, is at the bottom with 20 points.
And there's a gentleman who has the full email address in there. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Mr. Muhammad Al Hafiz Yusri 91.
Correct.
I'm gonna add that to our mailing list.
Yes.
I won't spam, I promise.
Lion City Rovers. That's a funny name in there.
I think I know who this is.
I also think I know who it is.
Yeah, you know who, right?
I know. Sailor Fan Talk.
I wonder if it's gonna change into the Sailors jersey halftime, you know.
Number 9 is funny though. Number 9 is legit.
Yeah.
Funny. Chicken tikka masala.
Sailor Fan, you have Eddie there in 10th place.
Yeah.
BBS Old Boys.
FC and Red Bull CF.
Red Bull CF, nice.
Telok Kurau Tukans.
Last kena rembat.
I think I know who unfriended is as well.
Yeah. Oh, unfriended. Okay. I know. Okay.
I'm sorry for anyone listening, because we seem to have a ton of inside jokes that we just can't share on air right now. So.
Yeah, it's too sensitive to share anything.
In the top 3 positions.
You know, my favorite name in this entire in our league is TMSG Sucks.
I wonder who that is. Huh?
Yeah, I wonder who that is though.
Sounds like a cool guy.
Yeah, cool guy. Yeah, you guys know him.
Yeah.
Not talking about TMSG, the guy who runs TMSG.
No, yes.
The guy sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is clearly a swipe at trademarking in Singapore, right?
Yeah, trademark Singapore.
Sure. Trademark Singapore.
Who else am I talking about?
Yeah. So okay, number 3 is a team called Sinky Shooters with 38 points. Number 2 is TMSG Sucks with also 38 points, so equal on points over there. And on top is FC Zephyr. I think that's how you pronounce it. I hope I got that right.
Yeah.
With 42 points, pretty impressive. There are some crazy.
In 4th place, Unfriended is on 38 points as well. So he's tight with you guys.
It's super tight. It's early days, so do join now to have a better chance to win something. And at the end of the season, for the overall winner, we're going to have a big prize that we still haven't found or decided what to give out yet. So, but we'll come out someday. We'll decide. Yeah. And it's pretty easy because you don't have to come and update our league alone. You just need to keep updating the main team, and your points automatically get tallied into our mini league. So once again, if you guys want to join this league, go to voiddeck-football.sg, create your own team first, then go to my mini leagues, and then you can join our mini league. The name is MatchDay SG 2022. The passcode is OA782. That's simple O, capital A 782. So I hope you guys can all join in. So we're going to have a lot of fun here. We are going to bring this up every time we do this talk, so we can share what we did with our teams. And are we going to share what we're going to do for the next week? I haven't decided myself, to be honest.
I haven't decided yet, but as of now, no plans. I'm just gonna send it.
Yeah. I think I need to.
I want to talk about this other league that we have. I won't show the league here, but it's this high stakes league that we have. It's among just a group of friends of us. Dil's in it. I'm in it. Eddie's in it. A few other guys in it. it's a high stakes league where each of us have a forfeit if we finish last. So I think it's because of that I don't want to finish last anywhere, because if I
Yeah,
lose,
it's embarrassing. Let's.
it's gonna be embarrassing. It's super embarrassing. I'm gonna say what I will have to do if I lose in that league. If I come in bottom, I will have to turn up at a Lion City Sailors game in a Lion City Sailors top, chanting with the crew. So I don't want to do that at all. Yeah, it's the worst thing for Hul to do. So
Yeah,
let's just hope it
that's
never
gonna
happens.
hurt, bro. That's gonna hurt.
It's like Eddie wearing the Spurs jersey
Yeah, yeah,
when
yeah,
he
yeah. Couple time back. So,
yeah.
so here's an idea though. Do you want to have a little bit of our own going on here? So I mean,
Okay.
let's
What?
forget.
Any
Let's forget
shaving of the beard again?
No, I think I'm gonna stick. I grew this with a lot of loving care over the last. I think the last time I cut it, I had my sideburns, so I've now connected everything up.
Yeah.
But what? How about we say? I mean, let's forget about the total number of points. The person who
Okay.
gets the most number of points between you and me for the next match week, let's reach out to some of our friends in these football clubs and collaborate with them and ask them to come up with a forfeit for us to do.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
All
Who do you
right,
have in mind
guys.
though?
So stay tuned. We are going to give you guys more details about what that might be like. So yeah.
I'm so
Now
afraid of
you
this, man.
really
I
don't
think I'm
want to
gonna
lose,
screw it up, man. I'm gonna screw it up.
Well, at least gives us incentive to come
Where's
and
my
update.
Tomoyuki Doi, man? Doi, you gotta come back to Hougang.
Yeah, and
Kim Shin-wook is too expensive.
yeah, he's very expensive.
Who is the one who priced him?
I think the one who priced him is also a player in our league.
Yeah.
So, all right, I think that's it for our little segment on the Fantasy Premier League, and a big shout out to our friends at Void Deck Football for bringing technology into the field of fan engagement and really making a difference. It's fun. There are like match predictions that you can make, and they're giving out cash prizes.
Mm-hmm.
They give cash prizes for the FPL winners as well the last time around. And a big shout out to people who have come from all forms of life and decided to contribute to the local league in their own way. So thank you to the White Deck football team.
Amsyar. Yeah, man. It's come so far, so long. It's been a long journey. Back in 2017, we had none of this. There was no fantasy league. There were no podcasts talking about all this stuff.
We barely had the functioning social media. We had highlights with techno music in the
highlights,
bro.
We had highlights with porno music in the background, dude. Horrible. It was so horrible back then. Things are so much better, man.
Yeah.
So I mean, even when they had that glitch in the live stream the other day in the opening match, I wasn't pissed. I was like, well,
you have a live stream.
We have a live stream. It's better than 2017, better than 2016.
Yeah, to be honest, it's been growing year on year, and we can't wait to see what happens over the next couple of years.
Yeah,
you can't help but feel that. I mean, this is a overall feeling that we got during the Suzuki Cup last year as well. That there's a feeling that Singapore football has turned a corner, and in the next couple of years, we are going to see some amazing things happen.
Yep.
Let's hope it stays that way. So, do you want to predict what's going to happen in the next next game week?
All right.
Let's
talk about predictions.
Yeah, I'll read out the game to you, and you tell me what you think is going to happen. So let me just pull out this list of things. All right. First up, on this Friday, playing at the Tampines Stadium, Geylang International versus Lion City Sailors. First game for Geylang in this campaign. Third game for Lion City Sailors now. Counting the Community Shield.
Lion City Sailors to beat Geylang. I'm gonna say 4-0.
Yeah, I think 4-0 is kind. I think they're gonna get wet.
They might get wrecked though.
Yeah.
Like really wrecked.
Yeah, I'll be nice to our friends in UE and say 4-0 as well.
I think more though, but 4-0 I think is doable.
Yeah.
Unless Geylang can. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so. Nah.
Well, Geylang did surprise a bit the last time around, I remember. Because they beat Albrecht, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah,
but you must remember, it's a totally different team now.
It's a totally different team. It's Ballistic Council now, isn't it?
And you know, some backroom stuff that's been happening as well. So
they had a general manager who left as soon as they joined. So yeah. Next up on Saturday, the 5th of March is Albrecht Niigata versus Ballistic Council at the Jurong East Stadium, 5:30 p.m. kickoff. Prediction?
I think it's gonna be a draw.
Ooh.
I think Ballistic can draw.
Get out of my head.
I don't know, man. I think I have a feeling that Ballistic will be able to pull a draw this time around.
I'm thinking
they're a different team. You know, I'm not used to watching Balestier play from the back. You know, it's always like long balls. This time around, it's playing from the back. Different style of Balestier. So interesting to see.
Akbar Nawaz is really making a difference over there.
Yeah.
And also don't forget that
I actually forgot it's Akbar Nawaz over there.
Yeah.
It's like, who's the manager? Yeah, it's Akbar Nawaz.
I saw Marco at Jalan Besar wearing a Hougang polo t-shirt and like it was my brain just couldn't compute it to see Marco.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at Marco, you think Balestier.
Yeah, you think Marco, you think Balestier. You think Balestier, you think Marco, and which is why we are all having trouble.
We're having a hard time
wrapping our brain around it. I agree. I think it's gonna be a 2-2 draw.
Yep.
And or at least it's going to be a very interesting match.
Yeah.
Cool. And also Ballistic also has 3 ex-Albrecht players in there now, I think.
Yeah.
So that's going to be super interesting to watch. So if you guys have nothing to do on Saturday, do head over to Jurong East Stadium. It's going to be a cracker.
Bring your passports, by the way.
Yeah.
Bring your passports.
No, you don't. Best side. Come on.
Come on.
Okay. So right after that is the last game for the game week on Sunday is your team, Tanjong Pagar versus Hougang also at Jurong East Stadium. Another 5:30 p.m. kickoff. What does your heart say and what does your brain say?
My heart says, of course, Hougang win. I would like to say 3-0. All 3 by Pedro. Okay, no, maybe share the spoils, yeah? Pedro, Shawal, Amy. And my brain says it's gonna be a tough one because we struggled with Tanjong Pagar last season. We struggled badly with Tanjong Pagar. They were like our boogie team. And I don't know, they look pretty decent this time round.
Yeah. I think
in the last game, more than decent. I mean, so I don't know, man. It's a tough one. It could be a draw, but I'm still leaning towards a Hougang win. So I would say 2-1 to Hougang United.
And I think we're aligned. We're aligned on a lot of things. Tanjong Pagar is going to score just because they have Ryo Nishiguchi.
Yeah, they're going to score, but they're not going to win.
They're not going to win. I think 2-1 sounds about right to me too. But then again, it's the Singapore Premier League. The unexpected happens. So expect the unexpected in this league. And with that, I think we have come to the end of the first episode of Footballer in 4 years.
Yeah,
almost.
It's been fun, man.
Yeah,
it's been
fun. Yeah, we've got to do this again, and everyone's got to stay tuned to our little forfeit from our fantasy football. See how it turns out.
Yeah, don't remind me, man.
All right, this week's a new week, so let's see what happens. All right then. How did we end these episodes back in the day? Did we just fade away?
I think it was more like, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh, yes.
And all that stuff, you know. But I think this is going to be on multiple platforms. So if you're on Facebook, like our Facebook page. If you're listening to this on Spotify, follow us on Spotify. Listen to our past episodes. If you're watching this on YouTube, where we started, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, follow us on Instagram at MatchDaySG. I think that's about it.
Yeah. And if you see us in real life, say hi. We will say
Just
hi
say
back.
hi. Yep.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
It's been fun. See you guys. Peace.
Peace.